David had lived in his house for nearly 5 years. It was an old place, modest, quiet, nothing unusual. But there was always one thing he couldn't explain. The kitchen floor was colder than the rest of the house. No matter the weather, that spot near the sink stayed strangely chilled. He chalked it up to poor insulation and never gave it much thought. Until one afternoon, while fixing a small leak under the sink, he noticed something odd. A floorboard, barely visible, seemed to sit slightly higher than the others. It wobbled when he leaned on it. Curiosity got the better of him. He grabbed a crowbar and pried it open. Beneath it, a narrow staircase disappeared into darkness. David hesitated. But then, flashlight in hand, he stepped down. The air grew colder, heavier with each step. At the bottom, he found a hidden room no bigger than a small storage area. Dust covered everything: old furniture, shelves, even a pair of worn boots tucked in the corner. But what really caught his attention was how some parts weren't dusty at all. A chair had been moved recently. A glass sat on the table. And on that table, a fresh apple, half-eaten. David froze. Was someone living down here? Just then, footsteps above. Slow, careful, coming from the kitchen. He rushed to the stairs, but before he could reach the top, the floorboard above slammed shut. Complete darkness. Silence. He banged on the floor, called out. No response. Then came the sound of something being dragged. Furniture, maybe, blocking the entrance. He was trapped. Time passed. Maybe hours, maybe more. Then the floor creaked open again, but it wasn't the police. Or a neighbor. A thin man stood at the opening, wearing worn clothes and a blank expression. "You shouldn't have found this," he said quietly. Then he dropped something, a dusty leather notebook, and shut the entrance again. The latch clicked from above. And that was it. David disappeared. When police eventually searched the home, they found nothing unusual. No basement, no sign of a hidden door. But the neighbors still talk about him. About how no one ever saw him leave. And on some nights, if you walk past the house and listen closely, you might hear it too. The quiet thud of footsteps under the kitchen floor. If this story gave you chills, hit like, leave a comment, share it with friends, and subscribe to Baba E Tense for more real-feeling mysteries and dark secrets you won't forget. Detective.